So welcome, happy Diwali to all of you. Now I'm going to present something which is called Mahamaya Matru Bhavna Kavya. It's a very strange name. Frankly, some of you are familiar with the fact that with the blessing of my Sadguru Chile Maharaj, I have penned, I have not written, I've penned down 3 kavyas: Sita Shakti Kavya, Radha Bhakti Sudha, and Mahalakshmi Mukti Samvad. Some of you have heard Sita. Has anybody heard Sita Kavya in this group? Thank you very much. Radha, you have heard Radha. Yeah. So actually, those kavyas were written, published over, and it's gone. And some Uttararth has been coming, but not yet published. Now, whenever those, by Sadguru's grace, whenever I think I hear, it's called Shruti. It's called Shruti. When I hear, I can recognize. Now Sita is talking, or Radha is talking, or Mahalakshmi is talking. Mahalakshmi is Adi Mata. There's no single person as such. It's the Adi Mata. But suddenly one day, I was sitting and I heard a very beautiful song coming along with some very heavenly music. I said, this song is not familiar to me. It's not Sita, it's not Radha, it's not Lakshmi. Who is it? It's like you're at the airport and somebody's singing. You don't know who the person is. And normally those communications happen in very rapidly. So you have to be alert. Because they are not bothered about you. It's a communication, that's all. They are not bothered. It's like a telephone call, somebody's talking. If you have tapped in between, you hear it, but you cannot ask that person, "Bhai, kisse baat kar raha hai? Kyun baat kar raha hai?" So I didn't know who was talking. The first verse I immediately wrote down, second verse I wrote down. Third verse, when it came, I got a shock. Hey, this is different. It was, because it said, it gave the reference of Buddha. Now, I do not want to change anybody's ideas about Buddha or who he is, what he is. I have never studied Buddha, I have never followed Buddha. Even today I don't. But it was his mother talking, Mahamaya. I had to actually Google to find out her name. This is Mahamaya. Who is Gautam Buddha's mother? Because she only said, I'm the mother of Gautam Buddha. So I had to find out. So first we'll see that song. And then it so happened, I thought, okay, aake chala gaya. But then every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we started talking. And it went very sequentially. It did not happen randomly. In case of Sita Kavya, often it was random. Later on, it was pieced together. Here, it was not random. She was talking very sequentially. And then I realized that she is expressing her unexpressed emotions of a mother. Why? Because after giving birth to Buddha, she died on the 7th day. And she had no chance to mother her child. So all those missing things she is expressing now. So let me now begin now. This is because I did not know Mahamaya, so I said it's a blessing of Mahalakshmi. I started with that. And Mahamaya, mother of Siddhartha, prince of Shakya clan, later on called Gautam Buddha, the spiritually awakened one. Sometime between 563 483 BC was period. And I consider it to be a divine grace of Sadguru Chile Maharaj. You can give me any sangat if you like. Humbly penned by Pradeep Wagh at our Brahmasabha Parayanam. So before that, she communicated. There was one more. It was not a communication. It was just a scene which I saw in front of my eyes. It was a scene of this lady you can see. She is feeding rice to that Buddha. And he is very emaciated. That's because he has done 6 years of tapasya, and that scene is flashing across my eyes. And he was emaciated, he was very agonized. But then when she offered rice, he gave a very enigmatic smile, very satisfied smile, a very benign smile. And I was not able to understand what was happening. And that scene kept flashing in front of my eyes for almost 1 year. And then this Mahamaya's communication started. And again, it kept on flashing. And I didn't know what was happening. Because there was some answer which I was not getting. Somewhere there was a question in my mind. Why? Why this scene? What is happening over here? So this scene will keep occurring again and again. This is sometime in 2022. I don't even know the date. But it was a very vague vision that came. So just keep it in mind. that this scene was there, and I did not know what the scene was, why he was smiling, a bit agonized, a bit benign, a bit happy, a bit satisfied, no idea. So this scene kept haunting me, as I said. Now, 11th May 2023, around 5 a.m., this was the first time Mahamaya, I thought, communicated. What was that communication? As I said, the voice was neither of Sita, Radha, or Maharashtra. It was an unknown voice. I had to Google and find out who it was. And she was talking about a dream which she had. The dream was that an elephant came with a lot of deities around with a lotus in its trunk. And then it planted that lotus in her womb. That was the dream. She's alone, I think. Now let her calm down. She got afraid. She was alone. Okay, I can continue. Okay. Mahamaya was the queen of the king of Shakya clan, which is in Nepal today. So she woke up. She told this dream to her husband. He consulted the wise people around. And they said that this is a very auspicious dream. It shows that a great soul is now going to be born from her. And there are two possibilities, he said. Either he'll be a very great emperor and king, or he'll be a very enlightened soul. Now the king of the Shakya clan, he only took the part which was convenient to him. That he wanted a good heir to the throne. So अभी अच्छा एक बहुत बड़ा prince मुझे मिलने वाला है. Other part he was not bothered. But that part is what struck Mahamaya. And she felt that her son will be much more than a king. And there will be much more that he will achieve than what he will achieve as a king. So she had that dream. But she didn't share it with anybody because it was too big a secret to share with anybody. That, imagine a woman saying that I'm going to bear an enlightened soul, it's a very big secret. And so she kept it to herself. What happened after that? So what we'll do is, she's singing in Marathi. I'm first going to play the song, then I will explain the song. This is how the song was. A friend of mine, Uday, he put it to music, and his one of his singers, she sang it.
संकेत स्वप्नी शुभ शकुनांचे कमल पुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे हिमवाणी शीतल तन मन माझे ओंकार नादे कण कण साजे ओंकार नादे कण कण साजे संकेत स्वप्नी शुभ शकुनांचे कमल पुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे किती मन निर्मळ मम बालकाचे समदुःख भोगी जन जन त्याचे समदुःख भोगी जन जन त्याचे संकेत स्वप्नी शुभ शकुनाचे कमल पुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे दयानाथ कृपावंत श्री बुद्ध कमलपुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे कमलपुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे
संकेत स्वप्नी शुभ शकुनांचे कमल पुष्प उदरी परमेश्वराचे. There is an auspicious sign in my dream. A divine lotus is implanted in Mahamaya. हिमवाणी शीतल तनमन माझे ओंकार नादे कणकणस. If you try to see, she says, my whole body felt cool down, like a Himalaya with a snow clad. And every bodily pore of mine started echoing with Omkar. Now, this is a very beautiful explanation of what happened to her when the lotus was planted. See, most literatures, whichever literature you take, they don't go into the emotions part of women because the Nayak is always supposed to be a man. Most always. They take Ramayana, you take Mahabharata, you take anything, even Buddhist literature, it is a male. But what is the emotion of a woman? That normally nobody captures. And she doesn't even tell that time because it's not expected that she will share her emotions. Here she is sharing her emotion, very deep emotion. What happened when the lotus was implanted? First is felt that I think the whole body has cooled down. It's not cooled down, it's called Sheetal. Is there a proper word for it in English? Sheetal, feeling Sheetal. Like, when you feel the moonlight shining on you, that feeling, that's Sheetal. Thank you. So, and she said that with that, the whole body started echoing with Omkar. Om. And that Om is very beautiful. It's not Om, it's very beautiful. It's like Om. It goes on slightly, silently. Om. The whole body is vibrating. It's called Ajapa Jap. That is what she explains. किती मन निर्मळ मम बालकाचे समदुःख भोगी जन जन त्याचे. This my child, she is saying, the blooming divine lotus, is destined to have a pure heart. I feel it shares the joys and sorrows of all as if they belong to him. She is now already imagining what that child is going to be. Because her dream is, her emotion is that he'll be a divine child, not just a king. She's not wanting the king part, she's wanting the supplemented part. And then she says, Dayanatha Krupavanta Sri Buddha Murti Parama Bhage Mate Maje Matamita. He is going to be merciful, gracious. This person of Buddha, I am fortunate beyond words to speak. In fact, when she came to the fourth verse, then it struck me who she was. Then I started researching it. So this was the first thing, which came on 11th May 2023 around 5 a.m. First of all, I would like to be very thankful to my Sadguru. So let us remember Sadguru Nath Maharaj ki. Now what happened? As I said, this particular scene was troubling me throughout. It kept on bothering me. That lady, the Buddha, the connection is still not clear to me. Something is happening, something is there. Now, how did Mahamaya Mata nourish the growing special child in her womb? What special nourishment did she give? What are you eating so that the child will grow properly? So she has already said that Omkar is what is her nourishment. So that she clarified again on 19th May. 11th May she talked that Omkar has started in her body, echoing. Then on 19th May she says, what is that Omkar? So let us see what she says. She says, Omkara hechi manana, Omkara hechi shravana, Omkara hechi chintana anahata buddha. So during her pregnancy, she says, I was dwelling only on Omkar, Om. I was hearing only Omkar. I was introspecting only of Omkar. And This created echoes of anahat, the unstirred sound, in my whole body and mind. Omkara hechi sevana, Omkara hechi manthana, Omkara hechi sanpandana, Satya Rupa Bhavana. My nourishment was only Omkar. The churning in my mind was only Omkar. Full vibration in my body was Omkar. See, the whole body is divine, purified for this particular thing. And this led me to self-realization of that. Very beautiful. Let me say. So when it was being transmitted, it was like this. Omkar he chi manana. Omkar hai chi shravana. Omkar hai chi chintana. Anahat ho. Anahat gunjana. Anahat gunjana. Om. Omkar Heji Sevana. Omkar Heji Mantana. Omkar Heji Spandana. Satya Rupa. It is Om in a way that I thought she was talking. What she is telling, what she told me is that it's not saying Om. You have to first take a full breath with the stomach, that means diaphragm. So you have to fill the lungs by the stomach like this. And then fill the thoracic. And with that full breath, then you have to say, first you say, Om, oh, till the stomach goes in. And then say Ma, and that time the shoulders will go down. And that is the full Om that she is talking. It's not the only Om we are saying Om, because many people say Om in different ways. This is the Om that is implied over here. So let us try and say that Om together. Okay? Take a deep breath. Om. Okay? Beautiful. Now we'll say it again. Now we'll say it. Once I say loud, we'll say loud. Then soft, softer. Fourth time, it will be just a and fifth time, just say it within your heart without pronouncing it. Then remain silent. Okay? We'll do it together. Deep breath in. Oh. Deep breath softer. Oh. Deep breath still softer. Deep breath humming only. Deep breath within your mind, silent. Radhe Krishna. Was it a good experience? Did it? Did you like it? So this is the Omkar that she is talking. Oh, we have done this loud, soft, softer humming. Okay. Then on 4th August 23, around 3:30 a.m., I was in Hamburg that time, and I wasn't expecting any anubhuti that time, frankly, because I was just busy with my daughter and son-in-law and going. Suddenly at 3:30 a.m., she wakes me up. And what has happened is that the whole secret has remained with her now. And she doesn't know what to do. So she wants to pray to Lord Pashupati Nath that, oh Lord, this is the beautiful sign which I got. This is what the wise people have said. But I'm feeling nervous because of that. So she's conveying her anxiety to Lord Pashupati Nath. But at the same time, she says that whatever is the baby that is growing, I want you to bless it. Those blessings which she asks for that unborn child, she doesn't know that he's a Buddha or anybody. It's like any other child by any other mother, except for the prophecy that he is likely to be an enlightened soul. She has no clear clue whatsoever. So she asks for some blessings. Now, please see these blessings very carefully. In fact, if every mother asks for these blessings from God, I think the whole world will be a wonderful place. Let us see what she asks. So she says, Pashupati Natha, Sakala Jagat Ratha, Shishu Ajata Ko Do Ashish. O Lord Pashupati Nath, the savior of the world, give thy blessings to the unborn child. What are the blessings she wants? Anahata Nataka Dijo Beej, Prema Modita Mana Sura Sangeet. Give thee the seed of Anahat, the unstruck symphony, a heart filled with love and full of harmony, musical harmony. Very beautiful thing she's asking. Anahat Nataka Dijo Beej, the seed of Anahat, a heart filled with love and musical symphony, harmony. Surya Chandra se Shobhe Lochan, Antariksha Sam Shanti. She says the eyes, let them be enlightened by the moon and the sun's rays. You see in the picture over there, one side is sun, the other side is moon. That is the type of eyes she wants. When she says eyes, actually what she means is the grace of both the moon and the sun. And very importantly, she says she wants him to have silence like a cosmic space. Imagine if you have gone into space and stepped out of the rocket. Who? Silent people. That is the silence she wants for her child. Can you imagine what beautiful lines these are? Surya Chandra se Shobhe Lochan, Antarikshasam, Shanti Prita. And then she says, Vishwa Tattva se Shobhe Jita. Let his life be embellished with the truth of the cosmos. Let his life be embellished with the truth of the cosmos. And Antarman mein Prabhu Asi. Let you, O Lord, be ensconced in his heart. This is the beautiful prayer which she makes for her child, to Lord Pashupati. Let us listen to that prayer now. This I have sung myself because Uday did one musical piece, because it so happened that when he saw the words of that, he rang me up immediately, because he said, after 18 years, I'm going to have a child. And I feel as if this song has come for me. So he immediately converted it into a song.
Sri Pashupatinath Ashish Prarthana.
Pashupatinath is the Lord
Sri Mahamaya
in Nepal.
गौतम बुद्ध की माता जी, इनकी यह प्रार्थना वाच है। पशुपतिनाथा पशुपतिनाथा सकल जगत्राता शिशु अजात को दो आशीष शिशु अजात को दो आशीष पशुपतिनाथा अनाहत नाद का दीजो बीज ओ प्रेम मुदित मन सुर संगीत अनाहत नाद का दीजो बीज प्रेम मुदित मन सुर संगीत प्रेम मुदित मन सुर संगीत पशुपतिनाथा सूर्य चंद्र से शोभे लोचन सूर्य चंद्र से शोभे लोचन अंतरिक्ष सम शांति पुनीत अंतरिक्ष सम शांति पुनीत पशुपतिनाथा विश्व तत्व से शोभे जीवन शोभे जीवन शोभे जीवन अंतर मन में प्रभु आसीन विश्व तत्व से शोभे जीवन विश्व तत्व से शोभे जीवन अंतर मन में प्रभु आसीन अंतर मन में प्रभु आसीन पशुपतिनाथा सकल जगत्राता शिशु अजात को दो आशीष शिशु अजात को दो आशीष पशुपति नाथा पशुपति नाथा पशुपति नाथा
That happened. I think we have come up to take some 4 Kavyas or something. Actually, she's just taking me through her own emotions. Now, the next problem which she's facing is that she wants to convey her prayers to Lord Pashupatinath. She's staying in one particular place, the Shakya kingdom. Pashupatinath is at least a few thousand, 1,000, hundreds of miles away. In those days, there are no good roads, no cars, nothing. Practically impossible that she can go actually to Pashupatinath. So how does she convey what she has in her heart to him? So she finds out a different way. Because she has no way of telling a messenger, "Hey, मैं चिट्ठी ले लो और जरा उनको दे कर आओ." You know what to do. But she cannot disclose that secret just now. It's secret. And the king doesn't want to hear about it. He wants a king. He only wants a king. He doesn't want a enlightened soul. How to convey it to Lord Pashupatinath, who is hundreds of miles away? What do you think she did? The very beautiful revelation came on 16th of August at 4:45 a.m. When I say it came because it just poured out. There's nothing that I would think like this. What do I write? It just comes. And she sings beautifully. You have very beautiful voices. In fact, what I am now showing you is 1% of what this should be. Very, very little. But I still make all my efforts to see that I can convey whatever. Yeah, so she goes into the Upuan, Raj Upuan, because pregnant ladies are supposed to walk around. Next slide. And she touches a tree. Then she has an idea. So she prays to the tree. She says, Vruksha Devata, Sparshuni Tava Karte Namaskar. Ya Sandesha Pashupati Natha, Namo Dari Avtar. O tree deity, by gently touching thee, I offer my salutation. Convey ye to Pashupati Natha that in whom mind in avatar is given. This is how she talks with the tree. But how will the tree do it? She says, Koti Koti Karna Paragatavo, Houni Vistar, Heturi Charani Pashupati Natha Sangha. See, she's having an anxiety in her heart. So she says, millions of them fallen, let them fly and touch the feet of Lord Pashupati. Millions of them fallen, let them fly. And then convey to him that I have an anxiety in my heart. What is the anxiety? Anxiety that a child should be blessed in the way that she had prayed. She has to convey the anxiety and the blessings. This is the blessing which I want. And she wants that to be done how? To the pollen grains of the tree. So she wants the pollen grains to be used as a root. We have mega root. Similar to that. Something like that. But then she doesn't end at that. She says, Kanda Murano, Pana Goshtine, Varta Vyatat Para, Vandite Tava Pashupati Natha, Sri Mata Tivar. O bulbs and roots of the trees, by your whispers, imagine at that time she knew that trees could communicate the roots. Now it has been scientifically established that trees can communicate. O bulbs and roots, by your whispers from one to the other, give soon the tidings. O Lord Pashupatinath, I, the mother of this avatar, is praying to you. So this is how she wants the trees to convey. Let's listen to the song.
वृक्ष देवता श्री महामाया वाच वृक्ष देवता वृक्ष देवता स्पर्शुनी तव वृक्ष देवता स्पर्शुनी तव करते नमस्कार वृक्ष देवता देवता स्पर्शुनी तव करिते नमस्कार द्या संदेश पशुपतिनाथा द्या संदेश पशुपतिनाथा मम उदरी अवतार मम उदरी अवतार मम उदरी अवतार वृक्षदेवता वृक्षदेवता कोटि कोटि गणपराग तव कोटि कोटि गणपराग तव ओनी विस्तार कोटि कोटि गणपराग तव ओनी विस्तार भेटुनी चरणी पशुपतिनाथा भेटुनी चरणी पशुपतिनाथा सांगा मनी हुर हुर सांगा मनी हुर हुर सांगा वृक्षदेवता वृक्षदेवता कंदमुळांनो कान गोष्टीने कंदमुळांनो कान गोष्टीने कंदमुळांनो कान गोष्टीने वार्ता द्या तत्पर कंदमुळांनो कान गोष्टीने वार्ता द्या तत्पर वंदिते तव पशुपतिनाथा वंदिते तव पशुपतिनाथा श्रीमाता मी त्रिवार श्रीमाता मी त्रिवार श्रीमाता मी त्रिवार श्रीमाता मी त्रिवार श्रीमाता
Because of whom I feel that I am getting those notifications. Radhe Krishna. Are you all okay with what is going on? Hope you're not getting bored. Now, as I told you, Mahamaya gives birth to a baby and she passes away in the seventh day, very untimely. So there is no time for her to tell anybody anything. So that secret has gone with her. That is going to be a enlightenment. Now what happens is her sister called Gautami, shown in the picture here, she looks after the child and she gives it all love. It's known that she did raise it very properly. But somewhere the soul of Mahamaya now wants to tell Gautami that secret which has gone with her. So the next Bodhamrut is that soul trying to communicate with Gautami about this particular child. And she communicates that with him successfully. Actually, such communications are believable because every day we have those communications in our dream. And sometimes off dream also we have certain communications. You sometimes be like your father or grandfather came and talk to you. Some days like one of my teachers came. That teacher nowadays is unable to talk, walk, because he's very old. But he came in my dream and said, no, you have to continue the work which I have taught you. So that way these communications are still there, spiritual communication. So she has communicated spiritually to her sister. But she ends with how happy the whole nature has become because of the birth of this child. The flowers are blooming, the bees are humming. And when that was coming, I said, there's something she's hiding. Now, you people listen to this. Now, based on what we have discussed till now, later on tell me, what was she hiding? She was hiding some emotion. And she's hiding an emotion. What emotion is she hiding? Let's see what the song now. She says, Namana Shata Shata Tudala Gautami, Vadavile Majha Shishula. Oh, Sister Gautami, I offer salutation to you and thank you for bringing up my baby. Sangate Gupitaga Atma Manatuni, Bhagwan Avatari. Let me share a secret from my soul's consciousness. The enlightened soul has become. This is the secret which she is not telling her sister. And how is she telling? Not like you and I, to the soul's communication. Let me share a secret from my soul's consciousness that an enlightened soul is incarnated. So she has told her now that the child you are holding is an enlightened soul. Jalashayatil Sundar Sumana Padma Dhanu Fulala. For the flower in the lake has blossomed like a lotus. And later on I came to know that Gautam Buddha is always associated with the lotus, Padma. So in this, she says that it's as if the lotus has blossomed in the lake. Laksha Laksha Kusumanni Parisar Sundaraga Natla. Thousands and millions of multitude of flowers are celebrating his birth by blossoming beautifully. Madhugandhacha Manda Sugandha Ramarahi Ramala. The sweet aroma of floral honey is charming the honeybees, as you can see here in the picture. They're visiting the flowers. Madhugandhacha Manda Sugandha Ramarahi Ramala Gautami Ramarahi Ramala. Let's see that video now.
भगवन अवतरला. नमन शत शत तुझला गौतमी. नमन शत शत तुझला गौतमी. वाढविले माझ्या शिशुला. सांगते गुपित ग आत्ममनातून. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. जलाशयातील सुंदर सुमना. जलाशयातील सुंदर सुमना. पद्मजणू फुलला. पद्मजणू फुलला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. लक्ष लक्ष कुसुमानी परिसर. लक्ष लक्ष कुसुमानी परिसर. सुंदर ग नटला. सुंदर ग नटला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. मधुगंधाच्या मंद सुगंधा. मधुगंधाच्या मंद सुगंधा. भ्रमरही रमला. भ्रमरही रमला. भ्रमरही रमला. भ्रमरही रमला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला. भगवन अवतरला गौतमी. भगवन अवतरला.
What do you think what was she trying to hide? In the last time when she says, "Na Bhagwan Avatarla," I've tried to capture the same tone that she said it in, almost crying. It was a very agonized Bhagwan Avatarla. What do you think she was trying to hide? She was trying to hide something. She says, "Now, how many people know the secret now?" First of all, was that question. That an enlightened soul is coming. Herself, her husband knew it, and Gautami is the third person. The three people know it. And after telling that secret, she's now trying to distract the attention by saying, "Look what the flowers are blossoming. The honey bees are visiting them." Why is she saying that? And it's a very agonized end. Bhagwan Avtarla. Why is that agony there? Okay, think it over. We'll talk it over later. I have a certain theory about it, because sometimes I also have my own conscious thinking. But it may not necessarily be the truth. Correct. We'll talk about it later. But that's one question that remained in my mind. Okay, now we're almost coming to the end of it. That scene is flashing again and again in front of me. Which scene? First scene, which had come 1 year back, of that lady offering rice to the emaciated Buddha. I'm still not able to connect the dots. Let's see what happens now. So Mahamaya, even while she is in her heavenly oral world, she expresses her anxiety as any mother would do about her son, Siddhartha. She is still not Buddha, he is only Siddhartha, undergoing severe austerity and emaciation. So she is worried. Every mother is worried why the child is not eating, why he has become emaciated. That small Hari, he was not eating, and I was getting worried. Who was that little girl? Then somebody said, no, he doesn't eat outside or something like that. So most kids don't eat. That is their first hobby. Don't eat. The mother has to run around them feeding. So like any other mother, she is worried. Even though she is in the soul oral world, she is worried. For 6 years, he has been starving. He has done asceticism. He has done tapasya. He has done a lot of thinking. Why? Because he has left the palace. Why? Because he saw certain things which were very disturbing to him. We will come to it later. And so as a mother, she is worried. Why he is punishing himself, she says. So she says, Priya Suputra Siddhartha. Priya Suputra Siddhartha. Kai Dukkha Tuja. Oh Siddhartha, oh loving, what is the pain in your heart? Why are you punishing yourself like that? And so much so that Tyaguni Kela Swaputra na Patni Yashoda. What happened was, Siddhartha left his own wife and a small child. Why? Because he had seen some three very saddening things. He was a prince, he had all the luxury in the world. But once when he was going into the city, he saw one sick person lying on the sick bed. He saw an old person. And then he saw death funeral. All these disturbed him. The fourth thing he saw was a bhikshu sitting under a tree. So he felt that to come away from this dukkha, you have to become a bhikshu. That's what his mind told him. But his mother is not happy with that. She says, why did you abandon your child and mother? Why? What was the trouble? What was failing you? Then she says, Vadile aste Gautamila, Samdhavile aste Tula. If you are told this to your foster mother Gautami, if you are told what was failing you in your heart, she would have counseled you, and then you would not have done all this. No, listen. Kitivani ghora tapasya, krushaka. Why this severe austerity in the forest? Why did you famish yourself and punish your body? So this is the typical mother's concern. Now listen, this is his answer now. He says, Mate, nako gaghorahat. Now they are talking with each other in the spiritual plane, not in the physical plane. So Siddhartha says, Mate, nako gaghorahat gala, ali sanatu kubi Sujata. Sujata is that woman who came with that rice. Did you get the answer now? That connection now came to me after almost a year and a half. Now he is telling to his mother in the spiritual world that you came to me in the form of Sujata. And that is why I saw that enigmatic smile on his face every time it was flashing. Because at that moment he was seeing his mother. That Sujata. Remember, Gautam Buddha did not see his mother, his birth mother at all. She had passed away. She had not even been able to feed him milk, breast milk. Only 7 days, 7 days she passed away. So he had no memory of his mother. But that agony had remained within his heart somewhere. And if you see any adult who has lost his parents in the childhood, he always keeps looking for his parents. Always keeps looking. I had an experience at a store. There was a Colombian or no, El Salvador, somewhere from there, somewhere here come from Latin America. And we were sitting at a table and discussing. Somehow we got chatting. Then he told me that he is from that country and he stays here with his wife and child, and his mother stays in front somewhere. And I said, what about father? He said his father passed away 6 months when he was only 6 months old. And when he said that, I said, oh, don't worry. Your father is still looking upon you very closely from wherever he is in heaven. And he's taking care of you. He was so affected by that. You know what he said to me? Sir, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question? I said, what? Do you have a place? It's a place where? In your heart for another son. He's looking for a father. So like that, Siddhartha was looking for a mother. And he saw that mother in this figure. Mate nako ko ghor hat dula ali sanatku bovani sujata. So the story says that she came with a bowl of rice, and Sujata was a farmer's wife or something. He was so emaciated that she thought that he was a spirit. She didn't think that it was a human being. So some kind of a tree spirit. And she felt that this tree spirit had granted her the wish to have a child. So she felt that she must give him something to eat. And she came with that food. And that was the first morsel he was having after a long period of fasting. And at that moment, he smiled. And with that food, he got some strength to continue his life and mission. And so he says in the last thing, Fedinaga runam hantomi zabuni matru annam. And now, O Mother Mahamaya, my life's mission since then is to repay the debt of that mother's food most. That whatever food you gave to me as a mother in the form of Sujata, that I have to now repay. And how does he repay? That's a different story. In fact, my story ends here. It doesn't go into the rest of the story. So, how does he repay? By leading a life for asceticism, by becoming a teacher to millions of people for years to come. That is the way he keeps repaying for that one single morsel of food that his mother gives. Okay, I thought I had the video here. It's not here, so I'll just sing it the way I heard it. Yeah, this one is there. Okay. One Avatarla we have seen. On this we have seen. Okay. So this is the communication that is happening between them. Mahamaya is talking. Priya Suputra Siddhartha. Priya Suputra Siddhartha. Kaya dukkare tujamana. Kaya dukkare tujamana. Tyaguni gela suputrala. Patni Yashodarila. Patni Yashodarila. Priya Suputra Siddhartha. Vadileyaste Gautamila. Vadileyaste गौतमीला समजाविलेस तेरे तुझला समजाविलेस तेरे तुझला प्रिय सुपुत्रा सिद्धार्था किती वनी घोर तपस्या कृषुका केले स्वतनुला कृषुका केले स्वतनुला प्रिय सुपुत्रा सिद्धार्था माते नको ग घोर हा तिथला माते नको ग घोर हा तिथला आलीस ना तू होनी सुजाता आलीस ना तू होनी सुजाता फेडी नगर ऋण म्हणतो मी फेडी नगर ऋण म्हणतो मी फेडी नगर ऋण म्हणतो मी जागोनी मातृवर्ण करासा जागोनी मातृ आणि मातृ मातृ सुपुत्रा So I'm thankful to all of you for having given me the chance to present this. Blessing of Mahamaya and Mahalakshmi, divine gift of myself to present it at the Brahmasabha Parayanam. Thank you, Ramkiji, and all of you for listening.